I want you to imagine for just a moment that you had all the material possessions you could possibly imagine. You had all types of wild success and a lot of accomplishments in your life, but you had no one to share it with. Unfortunately, there are a lot of folks that find themselves in that situation because they haven't worked on maintaining good relationships. Oftentimes, people are sort of like the prodigal son in Luke chapter 15. For a while, I'm sure he was surrounded by lots of folks, but he reached that point where finally he was only surrounded by the swine after all his possessions were gone. And what we need to do is we need to work on relationship maintenance. Welcome to this, your daily 180 Bible study. This week, we're beginning a study of relationship maintenance. What does the Bible have to say? And first of all, today, we want to acknowledge the fact that we need to always be fair in our relationships. As a matter of fact, Philippians chapter 2 and verse number 4 says, "Let each of you look out not only for his own interest, but also for the interest of others." Selfishness can cause us to be in a situation where we're really not fair with people, and we're only interested in what we want and what will satisfy us. And if we're not careful, we begin to step on other people and step on their feelings. Well, as a matter of fact, over in Acts chapter 10, 34 and 35, as well as Romans 2:11, we find a principle. Romans chapter 2 and verse number 11 says, "There is no partiality with God." In Acts chapter 10, we find the occasion when the first Gentile convert is come into the church, and Peter argues, you know what? This is acceptable because there's no partiality with God. Doesn't mean that God has to do the same for everybody, but it means relative to salvation, God is fair. He doesn't say to the Jews, now, you can be saved. To the Gentiles, no, you can't be saved. And we need to be fair in the way that we deal with people. We need to be fair in the way that we look at people. We don't need to just treat people nice just because they have a lot of money or a fine education or somehow they can benefit me. We need to realize that every person has value because they're made in the image of God. And we need to realize the importance of treating them with respect and kindness and fairness. Join us again tomorrow for your Daily 180.